This is chicken foot soup I'm making today.
Chicken
May,
foot?
what is it? May 5th?
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. You from?
My name is Dean.
AKA Dad, AKA Pop John, AKA Poppa John Pizza.
Yeah, the one that they want to say. I'm out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Residing in the United States, Central Florida.
Okay.
Been residing here for the past 25 years. It's been an uphill battle being here in Central Florida.
Explain.
You gotta stand up and fight for whatever you need.
That's a fact.
There are a lot of things people throw in your face day after day, asking you, why are you here in America? Why you leave your country? It's a nice place. I said I can't make enough money. So we migrate to the United States to see if we can get some money, because the United States destroy our country. So we are here to get back what we have lost.
You better, Dad. Come on.
So all I gotta tell these people.
Pretending. First off, I'm your daughter. Talk about your daughter. How'd you get an American daughter?
To be honest with you, I adopt so many girls here in America since I've been here. I don't know if it's my ugly self or my hard work or my personality with all these girls. Once they meet me, they don't want to leave me.
Now you try. Yes, you are, Dad. Mom brought me home. So you better tell the story how Mom ended up with me at home, this American daughter.
Well, this American daughter here, Ro, from California, she flew down here to work at Walt Disney World, where my wife Jennifer works, and automatically Jennifer adopts Ro because she has no daughters. And so she automatically became my daughter also.
Yup. And that was when? Do you remember?
I don't remember. What? Maybe what? 3-4 years ago?
2015.
Okay.
Spring. And then I come back every year to visit my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
And they cook me sawfish dumplings.
She likes the Caribbean
Facts. Yes.
food.
All of it. All the Caribbean food.
There are lots of American people that like the Caribbean food.
Let it be known, but you cannot eat this food every day because you will get big.
No.
Yes, you will. Dad, I went back to California 190 pounds. What are you talking about?
One what?
190 pounds.
Wait.
That's not good weight.
Why?
I came out here 140. What are you talking
Go
about?
back with what?
190. Y'all
Came
fed
here
me.
140 and go back with 90.
Yes, 190 from 140. That's because every day I had dumplings, yam, banana.
Oh, who gave you so much? Who told you that?
I wonder why. Every time I had a plate, Mom said, and you better finish the whole thing. Why was that? No matter where I went, we went to Auntie Lulu's house. There, everybody, you gotta gain more weight. You gotta, no, y'all, it's kind of thick. So we was going to the little physical therapy thing or whatever it is. And then he kept staring, he was asking me questions. So the lady told him, like, open the van so I could get in the van. Because it was one of the small ones. Because they only took 4 of us. Or like 5 or 6 or whatever. So when I get in the van, I know, that's creepy. That's not good.
I didn't say creepy. The guys see and they like it.
We'll talk.
If you see the watermelon, it's good. You're going to go for it.
No, Dad, we're going. Okay, see, that's good. I'm happy you said that. We're going to talk. That's where this interview is going. But let's just start at the guy. So we talking to the guy. So get in the van, and he just saying stuff like, you know, because I'm talking to ladies about ANWO, which is the African National Women's Organization. We're talking, and he just staring at my face while we talk. So then she's like, okay, tell him to open the van. Why are you smiling, Dad? If I'm uncomfortable, then it's uncomfortable. So look, I'm gonna bring it out actually. So we do the physical therapy. Cause I gotta show the camera. physical therapy, and then it been raining on and off all day. We do the physical therapy, and then the man came back when I was getting in the car and we get off, and he make me get out the car last, and he says, tell your mom you found a Jamaican friend, and gave me this in a business card.
Yeah?
Yes. This. What do you mean? How did he get this? Dad, he was like 50 maybe. Like, he was older. Like, way older. Yeah. Gave me this and said, now you can be a real Jamaican. That's his last words. And then I said, and I walked away like, boy, bye. Yep.
I see me right.
No. No, that's okay. That's fine. That's whatever. As long as, see, it ain't going no further than that, so that's fine. Just gave me a scarf.
But look here, to be honest with you, Ro,
Father.
as a grown adult,
Yes.
if you're in the street and a guy see you,
Uh-huh.
or a girl see you,
Uh-huh.
and there are certain arguments which you should know by now when a guy's trying to come on to you. You should know if there's a girl that see you and want, because you know, a man, you see a woman out there and she look good, you look more than once. And if you have the audacity to approach the person, you're gonna say, hi, how you doing? And you may introduce yourself. And if she's interested, she's gonna tell you her name.
Okay.
That's why you see a lot of guys here when they realize if you go and you see a woman you like and you say, hi, how you doing? Can I have your number?
Right.
If she's interested in you, she's gonna give you her number. If she's not, she's gonna tell you fuck you and go about her business.
But Dad, like, what if?
But the guy wasn't asking you for your number or nothing. He was just trying to have a conversation with you.
That's what you think? Cause what? So why he give me try to get the business card? Cause they had his number and he asked for a call and I'm like, no. I said no. I told mommy. I told him no. Why would I call him? I'm a CP. I'm at a whole college program.
What? You're on a college program, but
you gonna say we adults?
Babe, look here, Ro. If I'm doing stocker work,
yeah,
and I come and give you my business card with my name and number, right?
Yeah.
That is simple saying to you. If you are interested in doing some stocker work to your house, give me a call.
Right.
You can come over and do some business. It's the same way. Maybe I might go out there and see a girl and I like her and say, hey, here's my business card. But all that the guy give you, that means the guy has his eyes on you for the longest.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because first off, it wasn't for the longest. This is first time seeing me. You know, these are the first couple of days in the CP program. So I've never seen him a day in my life. And it was literally about an hour. He picked us up from the bus station, take us to the therapy, and get us back. So how did he get this in an hour, Dad? Like
that maybe.
What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe he has it in his belonging. He has a bag. His lunch kit.
I mean, he had the car. He had the van that he was driving, but
yeah. But what I'm simply saying is
maybe he had this already.
Yeah, maybe having a lunch bag.
Okay,
you may have a pervert like that, just like, hey, I'm gonna take this any girl I see today which I like or whatever. I'm gonna hand her this keychain and this.
See, even you just used the word pervert for the dude. I felt he was creepy. And right now it's a lady at the transit station, and that's not the only thing. You got the chef. I'm not doing, Dad. That's the coldest part. You can't ask him what is she doing. I'm dead ass not doing nothing. I'm raw. That's why. See, we're gonna talk about the assault that happened when I was in Cali, but that's why we're talking about all the preliminaries. So it was this guy, the guy right now that I'm not chilling with, but he's the chef.
Where?
And then at Vista, but he's a college program. He's actually a student. He doesn't drive transit. So when I interviewed him, I was blatantly clear, like, bro, I do not like you. Like, I had to say it like that. I don't want nothing from you. Like, I'm talking to you just to talk to you. Like, I'm out here to meet people, but not to be with nobody. Like, why? So am I supposed to have that conversation as soon as I see somebody, like, don't want to be with you, don't want nothing from you, and then I'm come off mean, right? Or what?
Well, you're telling them straight. That means a person will definitely say, well, look, although she's talking to me, I can't get what I'm really looking at.
Exactly.
So, it's scary.
You think I'm supposed to say that? I told mommy last time when I was here, when I was doing the program, the man, he worked at T-Rex, and he locked me with him behind the trash can, and I had to call on the radio. He locked me with him behind the trash can,
He locked you?
Yes, behind the trash can when T-Rex was under construction. It was a little trash area, and they had me take out the trash for World Disney, and I went with the bag behind there, and the man gonna come in after me, lock the door, and ask me how many kids I got and how many kids I want. Exactly. And then me and mom saw him in the bank on my next visit, and I told mommy, because the same man just happened to walk in the bank. I told mommy, she told me go outside. I don't know what she said to him or if she said something to him, but yeah, I had the tattletale. Yeah, all of that. Worse than happened.
Lock you in that place. You know, you could go to prison, you could go to jail.
That's I know, but what I'm saying is, so going straight to California, going to the situation that happened in California, the dude is on video drugging me, putting something in my drink and giving it to me, and there's no prison time. That he didn't go to jail. The system doesn't care. Like, it's not meant to arrest people who do shit like that, like regardless if it's harassment or full-blown rape. Like, so that's what we're gonna talk about. So it's good, because your initial question to me was, what do I do? What you mean, what do I do? I don't be doing nothing. I be raw. I really be myself.
If a guy come to you, you can't.
Now you want to start fighting people, Dad? Just fighting?
No, I'm not saying fighting people, but basically, if you are out in the street and a guy approach you, if a guy approach you in the street, and you don't have, hey, you are looking somebody, I'm not looking nobody, I'm good. I don't see weird. All that guy they know is to lock you in a place at Disney.
Yep, T-Rex.
A big trouble. You don't do things like that. You don't do stuff like that.
When I say worse than that, I'm telling you, like, the craziest stuff be happening. So this time around, I did do it differently. So it's this guy there, and he keeps staring at me, like, all in my face. If I'm on the phone, he say, get off of the phone if you're not talking, like, stupid stuff like that. So, at Disney, yes, at work. I'm telling you that these guys in the island or whatever. So, I said, excuse me. I said, stop staring at me, little man. And then I did this, like, you about to fight. I did that. And then that was it. He don't look at me no more. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get out of character and act mean, or it's turmeric up there too, and act mean or whatever. Just like, why would I do all that? I gotta act like I'm about to fight you to get respect.
Well, you got it. There are a lot of things in this place you gotta do. This place is a dangerous place.
Exactly. So you used to sons, huh, Dad? You're not used to daughters.
Boy, this is a dangerous country. Sometimes when I look at the TV and you see the amount of women that have been kidnapped, can't be found, where are they?
I have no idea. So how do you raise, not how do you raise your sons, but yeah, to teach them so they know not. So what's the difference? Like, since you have strong reactions to this, so what's the difference in how you raise your son to make sure your sons don't come out to be these creeps, because they're not? So what did you do?
Come out to be that creep. I don't know. They do so many crazy things here in America that sometimes you really wonder. Because you have kids. I don't remember. I was talking one time to some guy. And they were telling me some crap what goes down here. You have women who has the kids. Get kids from men. And they themselves turn around and molest their own kid. You know that? I didn't know that. Back home where I'm from, it's so different in Jamaica than here. Things, to be frank with you, Ro, when I was growing up as a kid, I could leave my house and go down to the river. First, when I was growing up, for the past, say, call it 25 years, because I left Jamaica when I was 25. Spent 25 years in Jamaica. And for the 25 years, my mom's house door could have left open. We're going to school, we're gone here, we're gone there. Nobody come inside and take anything out. Well, clothes will be there same way. Mom saving a little money, it's somewhere in the room, hide. Nobody coming to dig it down and look for it.
Yeah.
Right? And but the next thing what I want to say to you is that in Jamaica, a lot of kids, we go to the river. We have, I don't know if you have river in California, because there are a couple of places where I went when I was on the truck driving. I realized back over in Dakota, going towards our road as far as to Idaho. And there's a lot of river on that side. And high mountains with a lot of pines. So I know they have actually the same settings like Jamaica. And when we go to the river, the ladies will be there in their panty.
Yeah.
Washing clothes. None of us there trying to peep under her. Because all them things that we never have in our brain. If we say, we are looking at the man for seeing coochie. And everybody bathe. When we go a river, the day how we born, that's how we swim in the river.
Right.
Girls and maybe some of the girls when they get a little bit older. Because you know, right now my son is getting a little bit older, so you know, KJ don't want me to see his ass because he's starting to grow a little ear and stuff like that. So when he reach that stage, you know, so well, hey, we're not really particularly interested for our parents to realize that we are getting into that stage of life, which we tell him, say, that's part of life.
Right.
All of us have to go through it. So I don't know. We do all kind of crazy stuff.
That's not crazy. That's regular. Like, all right, for me, it's not that I'm over my. I feel like that's regular. That's how life is supposed to be.
So there's not.
Because you don't have to hypersexualize a body. Like I don't see no point in. It's not that deep. I feel like it should always be something mutual agreement before you see anybody's body and think automatically I'm sexually attracted or something like that too. Like it just that's unfortunate here. That's here. Like I could be wearing a turtleneck. I'm probably still gonna get harassed. Like at Disney, look at what we wear. Like we wear khakis. We wear khakis and button ups all the way to our necks. I don't see how. Yeah, but I mean they're still creepy.
I don't know what is in it, this whole idea. Everybody thinks that, hey, I will never have that. Nobody now hold on, nobody girl picking a road at night time. All them crap, you have a little girlfriend, you're gone. We don't see her till the weekend time. Or you see your girlfriend, you're there at school. All of me I go to school, we don't think too much about no girl and not anything there. Well, for me, I don't think about no girl and me I go to school. I don't think focus on me I deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't talk about no girlfriend. I don't remember having a girlfriend till maybe when I reach maybe 10 or 11th grade. Clay and them mom. That's my first girlfriend.
Okay.
And we used to go places, we used to go to the river because we didn't have nothing more to do.
Yeah.
Go to river, we go like when school have sports day, we go for a sports day trip and stuff like that. Till it got more than that.
Okay.
Till kids got involved.
That's dating. That's how it goes. But see, that's mutual.
You understand?
Yes.
And we still talk. She might not talk to me that much, you know.
It's fine, it happens.
But that's how life is. I just get it nowadays. You find that guys, okay, you see a girl and she say, hey, I don't want to dig.
Facts. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. That's definitely a nice way to put it.
You hold the girl, you say, I can't see that. That the kind of sex to me is no good sex. Because if you have to hold a woman down, for instance, me see you, and you're in the house with me. I mean, if you hold you down in a chair, take off your clothes,
if
and
you have to do all, right.
And do all of that with you, just to get some sex. To me, that's not good. That's like brute force. You take what not given to you.
That's not like brute force. That's rape. That's exactly what that is. Just like drugging somebody. So, like, when everything happened in Santa Barbara, Dad, Mom was nervous, and she just kept telling me to be safe, be safe, be safe, and everything. And she was asking about the scenario and what happened. And that was somebody that knew me very well, never dated, never, like, this is all in the police interview and everything. We never dated. We never hugged long. Like, we never kissed. We never held hands. We never did none of this. But he was invited to my house. It's not the only time he was ever at my house, especially not alone. But I ended up, and I was raped. Now, it was recorded on camera, not the rape, but him drugging me was recorded on camera. And of course, like I said, he got away with it. But Mommy in the be safe comments and everything, so we still have to talk about the raw scenario. How do you feel about somebody being invited over to someone's house? Like in my situation, literally, I'm raped in my house by somebody that was invited in. How does that go, Dad? Why your eyes get big like that, Dad? And you gotta talk honest.
Where this come from?
What do you mean you don't know where this comes from? That's what happened to me in Santa Barbara when I left here. That's why I didn't come in 2017. Right when I left in 2016.
You see, that's right. Because if the person is inside your house,
he's inside
well,
your
maybe
house. He was invited into that though.
Right.
Like, so I told him to come over. So he was invited over.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you never invite him to sex.
No, Dad, I couldn't. I don't remember anything. I don't remember that. We walked to a store. They showed us on camera, and I'm like falling over and things like that, bumping into walls. But I don't remember any of that. But what you do see on camera is him calling me to come take the cup. It's his cup. But you also see him drugging the cup and bringing the cup to me and stuff. And then, like, my memory is gone after that other than waking up.
So, well, it's left on his conscience.
That's a fact.
It is on his conscience till the day he dies.
Yeah.
Because anything we do, remember, it's going to be on our conscience.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you can't forgive him and forget it and move on, but at the same time, it's going to be on him. Because it's like, damn, me and Ro used to be good friends.
Oh, everything. I'm a very cool friend, Dad. Like, I'm really cool when I'm a friend. Like,
and then all of a sudden, we are no friends no more because I did this to Ro without her consent. So it's without the person's consent. It's like it's no good. Because if you don't give it the consent to have sex with her, that means you're not enjoying it. You're only in pain, or I don't know. But hey, it's something that you're not with.
right.
So I don't like them kind of. I don't do those things. I'm not interested in things like those.
No.
I like to know if I'm gonna have sex with a woman, she has to consent to it. I'm not taking her clothes off. I'm not doing shit like that.
Facts.
The only way I must take her clothes off unless she want me to do that.
Right.
If me know it's a person like, hey, suppose me know, okay, me and you are friends and we get together and we making out then, and I'm taking your blouse off, because you know some of you ladies like them things.
Okay, Dad, got you.
But other than that, I'm not in that. I never rape.
Wait, but so Mom did tell you that's what happened in California. That's why I did visit last year.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So the guy get away with it.
Completely, Dad. He recorded confessing.
Yeah?
He confesses. It's recorded. He says everything that he did. He says he know I had no memory. And then the detective, they helped him get away. So my detectives got mad because I posted the video of me being drugged. They told me not to get a restraining order after I reported it. He still lived up the street, which was on the same street as the police. So that means they could have just walked a couple houses up and arrested him, questioned him, or anything. They waited 2 weeks. They never did
So
it.
he's his neighbor.
He was the neighbor of the police, Dad. He lived right there.
Right.
And they did nothing. So what I did was, I went over the videos. When I saw me being drugged, I posted it and I told people, I'm like, y'all, call the police station. We shut the phone line down because so many people called asking about my case. And yeah, he ended up getting up that same day and leaving. He fled town, went back to wherever he was from. And then my detective waited a couple of weeks to call back. So I had talked to like the mayor, the university, and some more of them, all them people. I basically talked to everybody. I was just going to meetings, telling them what happened. Like, I need my detective to come back and arrest this person, like get an arrest warrant or something. And yeah, that never happened. So it took a couple of months. They finally got my case on the DA's desk. By then, he had already left. He had a lawyer. They gave him a story to tell. But we already had the recorded conversations of him admitting to what he did. We had the video of him drugging me. We had all this evidence, like everything. He went back in the house and bragged to his friends, and he told one of them, like, yeah. He told one of his friends that I was actually cool with at the time. He said, I had sex with your girl. Like, he was bragging about raping me, that to his friends, to the house of people. Yeah, it was some shit. It was like, it was crazy. Yeah, ultimately, like, the sheriff came. He tried to cuss me because he was mad that I had went public with my case. They was just mad because I was telling them how to do their job because they did it real wrong. So, like, it's not all bad. Like, the upside is I ended up, it was actually May 3rd and 4th. So, yesterday of last year and the day before, I had a sit-in. That means I protested, went to the chancellor's office. It was a whole lot of students, and I just gave them a list, like, this is what we need. And one of them was, like, a sexual assault resource center. One of them was tuition. One was access to the center. And it was just a lot of stuff that would help. Because that happens a lot where I'm from. The same day I was raped, it was 7 rape cases. But I'm black, so they didn't send out no UCSB alert saying, like, you know, somebody was raped. They never did none of that for me. If you go through my paperwork, the lady who did my exam, she said it looks like I'm fine because I'm not crying. But, I mean, I wasn't going to be crying. It was, like, already days that I had my exam. Like, why would I still be crying? I was just trying to fight. But, yeah, they just had this whole complex of a strong black woman complex where you, like, unless you breaking down and snotting at the nose, you could not have been raped. Despite all evidence, despite confessions and all of that, they was like, they wasn't messing with it. Like, not at all. So, he got away. He did. It's still going on in Santa Barbara. They hired, after my case, they got a sexual assault detective because their excuse was, well, your detective wasn't even specialized on sexual assault. So that means with all them rapes, they never had a detective to only focus on sexual assault. Let me think, what else? I got scholarships from the Santa Barbara Rape Crisis Center so that we could train students to be advocates. Because in that area, we only have one Santa Barbara Rape Crisis Center. We only got one Rape Crisis Center, so if 7 rapes are happening in one day, one center is not enough for everybody to get the help that they need. So
why do they have to rape people in Santa Barbara like that?
That it's not just Santa Barbara. Well, it's the university system. Actually, you know, universities, it's like Disney. They get a whole lot of money, and if you get raped, like they try to hush you. They give you money to hush you. They do anything to make you be quiet about it. But the people, like, they just don't care. And then rape is like, it's not a crime here. You gotta think, like, people really get money for it. Like, people get money. That's what our country is built on, rape. Like, they rape African men, African babies, and African women as a form of dominance. And that, like, we never had that in our oppression. In Africa, like, rape was not something that was regular. Women had land rights. They had all rights. Like, it was never, no, we're gonna oppress our women to form dominance or to get what we want. That's what happened in white people territory. Like, caveman paintings show white people raping their women or killing their women because they were financial burdens. Like, black men, our men, African men, whatever, that was never a thing until white people came along.
To be honest with you, in my country, I never hear of rape.
You say that one more time, Daddy.
I said in my country, when I was growing up, I never heard of rape.
I just want you to say it louder. Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
We never have rape.
You see, that's look good.
But we never hear, as I tell you, kids growing up, we never have those kind of stuff. We never played with that. No raping, no stealing. When you hear of a guy, because one thing with Jamaicans, when it come down to stealing, raping and all that thing, Jamaicans, when you really find a Jamaican that go to prison for some real terrible things, you must know and get crazy.
Yeah.
You come and you mess with this stuff, remember, you're going to be a dead man. Because it's like, if you notice right now here in the United States, most Jamaicans that are in jail or is in FBI, they are either in there for drugs, most of them. I can tell you 100% of them is always drugs case. Because Jamaicans always are also finding money. That's what I'm telling you, say. Yeah. Even when I was going to school, and you know, now I am here, I tell a lot of guys when I drive to certain places and see these white guys with their aircraft, well buttoned down in a little house.
Mm-hmm.
We say, oh, this is what used to happen in the days. Because a lot of them used to come to Jamaica and buy the drugs from us. When they want to play and lift, they just go like this. They throw a bale of money through the window. And money, just if money flying out the air. US dollars.
Serious.
That's how we used to live. When I'm going to school, I don't worry about money. Money used to fly out the air to us. Once they come and load the plane, and you see that plane lift up. Once that Cessna lift up off the ground, without the police intervening, we getting a bale of money, everybody. $100 bills flying out of the air. That's how Americans used to do it when they come to Jamaica. And maybe they do it to other Caribbean countries too. Because a lot of Jamaicans that are here, that's how they come to America. They come
With that
in,
bread, yeah.
they got brought here on the Cessnas. The guys them come up with a different idea. They start to scam. No, but now me realize Americans were the scammers from day one.
Dad, yes. Dad, yes.
We were the scammers.
Dad, from day one. When they raided Africa, like, no matter where they go, they raid, yeah, the Bahamas. What you talking about? Like, that's why the languages be different. You got Haiti. Like, come on now. They
All of these
everywhere.
countries.
Yeah.
Because, look here, America, they bought out all of our bauxite to make all these things. Aluminum. Aluminum came from Jamaica. If you go to Jamaica right now, you see where St. Ann, where I'm from, it's all minded through the Americans. St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, all those countries with the red clay dirt, mine. Same America you buy it out. And make aluminum.
And then sit there and turn it into a what is it called, Daddy? A vacation spot to send more rich Americans there to rape and rape the land.
Yeah.
That's it.
So enough guys come there, and that's why you see right now in Jamaica, a lot of them go to Jamaica, and if they form a fool of themselves, they get killed.
Mm-hmm.
Right now there are lots of land in Jamaica that the same Americans came there and bought, and enough of them never live to come back. Because it's two way about it, is either they come back to the state with the weed and get caught up and gone to prison, or get killed.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of lands in Jamaica that some of these same Americans bought, and they can't come back for it because they are not. They lose it.
Let's see what your soup looks like. Now you gotta do the little spoon thing so you can see the feet and everything.
See feet over there. See chicken feet. See chicken feet soup.
It's really chicken feet, Dad.
Kanye West, how them do you know?
What you say?